Hello and welcome back to our channel for our 5th video, and this time Deborah's got something planned for us, haven't you?
I have, yes. I've come up with a recipe. It's a special one to us because it's a combination of your mum's love of shortbread and my mum's fabulous crumble. So I thought, how about putting the two together and coming up with an apple crumble shortbread traybake. Traybake. Bit of a mouthful. The recipe I've got for the shortbread is in this well-loved book of your mum's, which goes back, I would say, probably wartime.
Yes, it is a wartime book, I think.
It's absolutely beautiful, covered in sellotape and obviously well used, well loved. And I'm also going to use your mum's big mixing bowl.
Oh, the big yellow one?
Yes, because I thought that would be nice to...
Crikey, that's almost as old as me.
Can't be as old as that, surely. No, I'm kidding.
Who invited you?
Should we just get on with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just get on. See what happens.
We better.
There are 3 key elements to this recipe. There is an apple puree, a shortbread base, and a crumble topping. But first I'm going to make a start with the apple puree. I'm using 5 ordinary eating apples. This is around about 650 to 700 grams. They will need to be cored, peeled and chopped. Then we're using 125 grams of Demerara sugar and a generous teaspoon of mixed sweet spices. Now that I've chopped the apples, I'm going to add the sugar and the spices, give that a quick mix before taking it over to the hob. Give it a good stir. There, I think that's about it. Perfect. Okay, so we put this onto a gentle heat and reduce it down to a coarse puree. Just keep stirring every now and then to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. Whilst I'm waiting for the apples to reduce, which by the way smell absolutely delicious, I'm going to make a start on the shortbread. Now for this we need 225 grams of plain flour, 85 grams of granulated sugar, 140 grams of non-dairy butter and a generous pinch of salt. I'm going to start by mixing the dry ingredients together, and then I'll add in the butter and mix the whole lot into a dough. Okay. So yes, I think that looks perfect. Now I'm just going to reach across for my baking tray. There we go. And as you can see, I've lined this with parchment paper. I'll pop it in the middle and keep pressing it down until I've got an even layer that fills up the whole bottom of the tray. So I'm going to help myself with a spoon here and just keep going until you reach all of the corners. This is an 8 by 10 baking tray, so the layer is about 1/4 of an inch thick. All you need to do now is to pop it into a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 20 minutes. Right, I'm going to place this on the middle shelf. Here we are. Now, there was a little error behind the scenes. I forgot to mention that you do need to prick the shortbread through with a fork a few times all over before putting it in the oven to allow the steam to escape during the cooking. I did that behind the scenes, but all's well. So this is what it looks like. For the topping, we're going to make a basic crumble mixture. For this, we need 140 grams of plain flour, 30 grams of oats, 60 grams of Demerara sugar, and 100 grams of non-dairy butter. Now we're going to add all of the ingredients to the basin, rub it together with your fingers until the mixture resembles coarse breadcrumbs. Just a little mix. Okay. Just cover the butter a little bit. There we go. Just keep going. I love this bit. There we are. Yeah, it's super. And now for the fun bit, we're going to put it all together and pop it in the oven for the final bake. When you've stewed the apple, you might find it's a little chunky, so you can always mash that up with a potato masher to make it a little thinner, as it needs to spread out and go quite a long way. Right, that will do nicely. Now we're going to put on the topping. Just spread that out. Okay, so now you just need to firm it down with the back of your hand. Just nice and compact. And the last ingredient is a sprinkling of a little extra Demerara sugar, just to give it a lovely crunch at the end. There we are. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees, like we did with the shortbread, and bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until slightly golden. Right, here we are. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, we're going to have to let it cool right down before we can cut ourselves a slice. Can't wait.
The big test.
Yum.
Mmm. Mmm. Mm. This is just too good.
Mm.
Wow. Wow, that was really nice. That was really nice. Yeah, you did a good job of that. It's how long we've been vegan now?
About 2 years.
About 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best. What is it? A cake? Is it a dessert?
It's a tray bake.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's a tray bake. Well, it's the best tray bake I've tasted in the last 2 years. It's brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Mum would be very impressed, I think.
God bless.
Yes, yeah. Yes. If you make this recipe for yourself, don't forget to give us some feedback in the comments. It'd be great to hear from you. Yeah.
Also, we're going to list the ingredients and the measurements in the description that you see on the drop-down menu.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us the thumbs up and click on the subscribe button and make sure that that little bell icon is ringing so you get notifications of other videos that we're putting out. And I think that's about it for this time, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Thank you again very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's been lovely to have your company.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.